Hello and welcome friends. In today's video we will talk about some of the key failures of Canada's foreign policy in year 2020. We will go over the issues, how Canada responded and why it hurt the country's image, not just in Canada but also around the world. Let's get started. Earlier this year, Canada with a lot of fanfare started its campaign to win United Nations Security Council non-permanent seat at the United Nations. Both the Prime Minister of Justin Trudeau as well as Canada's Foreign Minister not only hosted a number of events, interviews as well as press statements, but also pushed hard with other United Nations countries to garner support in their campaign. However, on June 17, 2020, Canada's campaign came to a halt. Canada failed to secure necessary two-thirds votes at the United Nations. Instead, Ireland and Norway were able to secure their United Nations Security Council seats, while Canada lost.
Today, Canada concluded its campaign for a seat on the UN Security Council. The result may not be the one we had hoped for, but we are proud of the campaign we conducted over the last 4 years. I want to thank all of the countries who supported Canada in its bid to the Security Council. I also want to take this opportunity to congratulate our two competitors, Norway and Ireland, for their election to the Security Council of the United Nations. I also want to take this opportunity to congratulate Mexico and India for their election to the Security Council.
Canada could only receive 108 votes, while Ireland and Norway they got 128 and 130 votes respectively. This is not the first time that the Canada had attempted to win the United Nations Security Council seat. The last time Canada tried was in 2010 under Stephen Harper's government. However, the loss this time was much steeper and Canada did worse than 10 years ago. In 2010, Stephen Harper's government was able to get 114 votes, much higher than this year. Canada's loss at the United Nations Security Council not only came as a shock to many Canadians, but also showed the failure of Canada's foreign policy. While deliberating on the reasons for Canada's loss, the Liberal government said that the campaign didn't get enough time to engage the participating countries. All the countries they get the same time to run their campaign, and if you look at from that perspective, that reasoning may not be very accurate. Some of the foreign policy experts noted that the major reason for Canada to lose the United Nations Security Council election was messaging. Canada was not able to define itself and what it stood for when it was engaging with other countries. Voting countries did not know what Canada aims to do at the United Nations Security Council, what were its objectives, and how supporting Canada would help the supporting countries. The second reason that comes to mind is that while Canada is very active in G7 with its dealing with the United States, United Kingdom, it has not traditionally engaged and invested into foreign relations with many democratic countries, whether it is in Asia or whether it is in Africa. Therefore, reaching out to them at the last minute to get their support for a United Nations Security Council was not very successful. On top of that, Canada spent more than $2 million on their United Nations Security Council campaign. Some critics going to the extent calling that Canada actually tried to buy itself into the United Nations Security Council, but still failed to do so. So that was a major foreign policy debacle this year by Canada's Liberal government. Overall, if one has to summarize the current foreign policy of Canada, you can easily see the disarray and lack of direction. While pandemic has made foreign diplomacy much harder these days, it seems Canada has itself to blame for some of the major disaster that put itself into this year. What do you think about Canada's foreign policy principles and its goal? Do you think Canada needs to tweak or create a framework for more effective foreign policy? Let us know your views in the comment box below. For more news and updates from India and around the world, like and subscribe our channel, and please don't forget to press the bell icon. You can also visit us at www.thehindu.ca. I look forward to see you in the next video. Until then, take care.